eLearning is an ideal tool to enhance visual learning and hair and beauty. This year we've been using myhairdressing.com and dynamic learning to support our teaching and learning.
To name one thing that had a great impact on my ILT use this year was the use of the Wi-Fi. Since we got the trolley with laptops and the Wi-Fi, I could use my iPad in the classroom to share documents, access a wide variety of apps that creates all sort of media content, and definitely had a great impact on my class.
Language is the core medium through which college learning is mediated. Positive social interactions with others are also dependent on appropriate and effective communication. In addition, too much of a student's life is determined by others. Many of the college's preparation for life and work students, those students with learning difficulties and or disabilities, need greater opportunity to communicate more choices and decisions from themselves. With this in mind, I've enjoyed finding out about assistive communication devices or electronic message talkers to give our students without a voice the ability to speak the most basic needs and desires and make decisions and choices from themselves. The impact that this has had on several of our students has been nothing less than phenomenal.
The induction course for the AS photography course last year was a Who Am I? The students had to produce a presentation with photographs talking about their background, about their upbringing, their school, their dislikes and their likes, just so that we could actually find out something about them. I intend running the same project this year, but instead I'm going to get them to open a Tumblr account, a blog, and produce this on a blog, so that then they can carry on using this throughout the rest of the year, and it's something that I can easily monitor and follow their progress throughout the year.
I heard about Google Docs and decided to look into it. I went into Google Docs, and it's so much easier. You go in there, you can just click on Docs and you can go straight into the form, compile a survey quickly, get it to your target audience instantly, even collects all the feedback in table form, which you can then analyse using the chart options.
Okay, one of the most important things in our area teaching media is flexibility, and having the laptop trolley enabled us to be more flexible in the classroom in terms of what the students can do and how we can support the delivery of material with student research. So we found it a really, really useful facility, and hopefully we'll be able to get more trolleys so we can make more of our rooms flexible.
The new e-tool that I learned this year was Google Docs, and it was a really effective way of creating a student survey for additional learning support. Simple to compile, and it gave me a really good way of analysing the effectiveness of additional support. Very good tool.
My department this year have experimented with a site called Numu. This is an online resource in which students can connect, network and share music. In the next year we hope to formally incorporate that into our delivery.
Screener has proved a useful resource for the library, as we've been able to upload instructions for staff and students on how to use the library catalogue, both by voice recording and videoing the screen, so people can see how to do it practically. The results can be viewed on ERIC. Take a look for yourself.
Laptops that were recently brought in I found extremely beneficial and had a massive impact on my course, because it allowed me to continue with my work in classrooms that either didn't have access to computers or were being used by current students.
Yeah, I agree with that, because like when we had a class full of 20 people, there's only like 8 computers, none of us can use it. But with the laptops being there, like everyone can get on with their work. There won't be us like missing our deadlines or anything. So I'll be happy to see through them all.
They were extremely beneficial when it comes to my own personal study outside of the classrooms, as it allowed me to continue with my work and meet deadlines and get the best possible grades I can. And it would be lovely if we can see some more laptops.
Hi, my name's Kieran. I'm section leader in the motor vehicle department. For the year 2012-2013, we are going to make all our paper portfolios into e-portfolios. This should save us a lot of time.
We've started to use more and more technology in business for our full-time provision, from use of Moodle and using Prezi across the different levels this year. And we're extending that with close collaboration with our e-mentors who have been fully embedded, and we expect maybe to go on and help us out next year.
I think the students really enjoyed it this year, and what they were really good at was using it as a collaborative learning tool. So they were able to meet outside of the classroom environment, and they were able to work from home and work in small groups, and then come back and deliver really quite professional presentations to us. So it worked well.
Learning and teaching is particularly important because it's about making full use of all communication opportunities that we have. Culturally, this extends to all e-learning. It's about encouraging creativity and innovation. It's always been the main ingredient in all successful teaching and in all successful inspiring and engaging exchanges between students and teachers. It can serve to bridge gaps between generations. Students can learn from teachers, teachers can learn from students, and it is a key really in order for staff to know, teachers to know their learners better, and for learners to know their teachers better, which is surely the best way to work.
We've been trying to develop different ways to engage our students in the way we deliver, such as using Prezi instead of PowerPoint, just to make it a bit more fun for the students. We've been making as much use as possible for Moodle, because it means we're sending the students away to be more independent and take more control of the actual successes that they're gaining through researching what they need to research, finding the worksheets, finding the assignment briefs, and again that's bringing along independence ready for when they go to work.
E-learning is the gateway to a brand new world of discovery. It is the best gift in the 21st century. It's the way forward, and I love it.